What did you say, Coco?
What would it take for women to take correction? Since we're talking about you can't be protected if you're not corrected.
What you mean?
What would allow, well, I guess the questions to the panel, what would allow you to, who would you allow to correct you? Who could correct us?
Nobody. Women have to want to be corrected. Like, I don't even understand. Like, women have to want to be corrected. Women have to want to do anything. If they don't want to, it's not happening. Like, they have to want to. So it don't matter if you Tom over here or Dick or Harry or Paul. Like, it don't matter who you are. If women don't want to take correction from you, they not. They take correction. We take we take correction from who we want to take it from, and that's just it. From who we deem is worthy of us respecting them. That's it. It's just dependent on what a woman wants. It's always what a woman wants, because that's just what a woman wants. Because that's just what society has become. What a woman wants. That's just it.
Yeah, and I would say I would venture to say that the ones that touts around who gonna check me, boo, can't nobody correct them.
Definitely.
No,
I think that comes from a place of if
entitlement.
if you've always felt like your voice was small, and then you get to a place to where you feel that you can have that voice. I think that's where that mantra comes in. Who gonna check me? Because all your life up until then, you've been the one getting checked. So you like now I'm feeling better about being in a place, and then it spills over into other relationships. You had to be quiet all the time that your daddy told you to shut the fuck up because he ain't talking to you. Yeah, now you're like, oh nah, ain't no motherfucker gonna tell me to shut the fuck up, including my man. You know what I'm saying? So even to answer Coco, like from your dad could give you, I hope my father is still in my life and my only living parent right now, so I still take correction from him. I don't like it sometimes what he say to me, but I like him say I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I might walk to the house, well, because he be outside on my porch sometimes. I go walk to the back of my house and I'll say my shit in the back of the house where he can't hear me, and I come back out because that's that. But yeah, it's a respect thing. I think we have to feel like we have to respect them, and it may sound effed up, but I think all of that is coming from a place of, in a moment of causation is the correlation. So
Yeah, I mean, I can vibe with that. A person whose voice is never heard or is never taken into consideration growing up their entire life are the ones that grow up into adulthood and now they like, who gonna check me?
yeah,
I
it,
can I can
it's
I
not
can
an
see that to
excuse,
a certain
but
extent.
like I
Yes.
said, we can point to something, because at the same time, in order to be a good leader, you have to know how to follow. In order to know that you're right, you have to know how or where you were wrong. So it makes sense, but and I think there's some good value to being submissive. I think there's some good value to recognizing when you should shut the fuck up.
Listen, I know Alexis is just giving her opinion about why, women do what they do, why people act the way they act, why they can't control themselves, why they have the attitudes that they have. But bottom line is it's an excuse. Bottom line, it is an excuse, and this is just proof that your women are going to excuse any type of behavior known to men just so they don't have to take accountability. And then you hear your girl Callie up there, girl, I agree, man, that these women are just traumatized and this, that, and the third. And this is like, how are all of these women so traumatized but yet so independent? How are these women so traumatized but yet more mature? I mean, this is just ridiculous, man. It's just really ridiculous how, the amount of excuses they can pull out their ass. Women grow up to rebel against men. We literally went over a video where I did a whole live 60. I did I think it was like Feminism from the 1960s, where your women literally said, hey, it's up to you guys to take back the power, and because y'all already know women are going to take what we can take. And it's just like, bruh, And you're still seeing it to this very single day.
Okay, how are you going to reprogram men so that they don't let us take over what's supposed to be their responsibility? And men that I have had dealings with, they are perfectly willing to sit back and let us do anything we want to.
I don't think that you have to reprogram men. I think you have to reprogram women.
No, you have to reprogram the man so that he will forcefully take what belongs to him, because you know women, as long as we can get, we're gonna get, and it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us, whether we want to or not.
Women don't want to listen to men. Women do not want to listen to men, and for a lot of women, they like men who are strict. They like a lot of, I mean, you should, right? But they like men who can put them in their places, because of course, a lot of your women are not going to respect the simp, even though that's what they claim to like. I mean, guys, just simply look at this post right here. I saw this post on Instagram and I was like, bro, I got to use this post at some point in time. And here we go. I had to use the post because this is just proof. This right here. Now, granted, I truth be told, I didn't go research to see if these women actually said this, right? But pretty sure they said it, right? I mean, this is what, I mean, they're saying this to this very single day. You literally have sisters jumping on different platforms talking about yeeting male babies. Isn't most of your sisters know, right? But you literally having sisters going as far as to do stuff like that. And it's sad. It's really sick. Look at the Shade Room. Look at how they treated black men during the brick lady situation. Right, and then when it was time to apologize, black women weren't apologizing. It's sad, right? But hey, welcome to the sisterhood, welcome to the black community. But I would say, hey, try again, because these women on the panel, they prove every single day that they rebel against men. But let's continue.
Majority of women operate in that mind frame, though, of like, who's going to check me.
I don't think so.
Majority of
I
women
don't think a
operate in
majority.
that mind frame because of feminism. So it's just like,
No.
that's just how majority of the women think today. It's
Do
been breeded into women of
right.
generations, or it's bred into women of generations. Like, feminism just teaches us we're gonna be the boss. We're independent. We're responsible. We could do what we want to do when we want to do it with whoever we want to do it with, and for whatever reason we want to do it for. That's how we operate
Mm-mm.
in society. That's why we do talk about, oh, strict program. You got to get onto my program, and you can't do this. You can't do that. I need my man to do this, this, this. I need him to be this, this, this. It's exactly that's how women. This is exactly how majority of women operate in society today. Who's going to check me? And that's why they can't be corrected. There's nobody to correct women because women don't want to be corrected by nobody.
Yeah, I disagree.
Do you
I
think that
disagree vehemently.
the men who disqualify for all this stuff, do you think that those men are respected? Who are disqualified from leadership, who are disqualified from submission, who are disqualified to correct women? Do you think that those men are respected?
No,
Right?
they're
Because we said
You talking
they
to
can't. Well, it was said earlier they can't do any of those things, right? They don't qualify for those things. So, do you think that those men are also respected?
you talking about randoms, or you talking about within a relationship?
Talking about when y'all
That kind
said
of
most
submission.
men are not qualified for submission, et cetera, et cetera. Most men aren't leaders, et cetera. Are those men respected?
they
Outside
don't.
of decent, like just human respect, like talking about reverence. No.
Yeah, like I don't. So like, let me just. I don't respect. So when we look at categorically, right? I don't respect women's physical prowess. Like I don't. Like
Hmm.
just in terms of just brute strength, force, speed, right? Inertia, all that stuff. None, I don't. Right. So when you say a man can't lead, he don't qualify for submission and etc. I just don't see how he's respected.
He don't qualify because he's not
It's
respected.
not.
You know what I mean? Like if you eliminate him from all that stuff, I don't then see how they could say, but in the next breath, but I respect that man. It's just hard for me to fathom that. That's why I gave the physical prowess like respect. Like I haven't seen enough from women to where like, yeah, women are, and as it pertains to me, you see what I mean? Like just in front of just straight physical strength, right? Because I'm strong. So when I look at that, I'm like, he ain't really strong. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like that's why I use that because I just look at it for myself. You know.
Yeah, like if she were to punch you, it'd be like somebody throwing cotton balls at your chest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you better stop. Right. You know, because that's my I'm strong. You know, and so I just don't think that man is respected, and I wonder how do we treat people we don't respect?
Like shit.
Like they don't exist.
You wouldn't treat them well if you don't respect them. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
treat
when
them
we,
like
'cause we
shit.
just we want to fill in the equation. You know.
I mean, I think they're respected as far as like just basic human decency, but as far as like the reverence part of it, they're not getting that. For me to be able to, for me to want to put my life in that person's hands. Mm-mm.
Yeah, 100%. Or think about that, right, Cal? Putting your life in his hand would also mean adhering to the instruction.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at most men, like they don't deserve these things or don't qualify for these things, how likely are we to heed their instruction? Hence, you can't protect what you can't correct.
Kylie and Alexis can sit here and disagree with Aaliyah as much as they want and say Aaliyah is wrong and yada yada yada, but Aaliyah cuts them up every single time. Every single video we do with Aaliyah in it, and you got these sisters in here, we see Aaliyah freaking 1v3 all the time. 1v3, 1v2, 1v1. Aaliyah takes them on all the time, and these women show their true colors. And it's just like, bro, y'all literally letting a younger woman school y'all, and y'all damn near about to be in y'all 40s. A good example is Sade. When we saw the video with her the last time, what did she say? She told him, hey man, listen, I know people look at me as I'm ghetto and this, that, and the third, but I know who I am and yada, yada, yada. But it's like, this is proof that you can't even listen to a man. You can't even listen to a man, right? So you think that you're gonna get into a relationship and then you're just gonna automatically turn it on? Like, no, man. It's like, it's no different than what my football coaches used to tell us that, hey, they said, man, listen, you practice how you play or something like that, right? So you want to practice you want to go hard 1000%. But coaches used to get upset with certain players because they will BS throughout practice all week, and then come to game, they think they can just automatically switch it on, right? And for some players you can, you're gifted like that, but most people you can't. Right, so you have to sit here and practice hard day in and day out so you have the best game possible. These women don't do that, right? These women just are selective, and they just really say, man, they just try to tailor the answer to the questions. And it's just sad because, once again, this is proof that women just can't argue in good faith. At least these sisters on the panel, right? And they're getting schooled by young women, right? But look, guys, y'all let me know down below what y'all guys think. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.